Okay, today's the big day that we try the Blue Devil head gasket sealant. I was looking at the capacity on the back of here. It says for a 3 gallon cooling system capacity, use a half a quart. This is a quart bottle. This thing only holds about a gallon, maybe a gallon and a half of water. I'm thinking I actually only probably need about a cup of this stuff in there. I've got it in there. One of the things I should have done was cut the paper down on the side of the bottle. I was having a hard time figuring out how much I had gotten in there. But I think I actually wound up with about, a little less than half a bottle. We'll go back here and look. It's puffing, a little bit of smoke coming out. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes and the car's running. I haven't seen any change so far. Okay, 25 minutes. Still puffing. Okay, it's been about 45 minutes. I can't tell any change so far. No, I'm beginning to have my doubts. So far, no improvement. It's been an hour and 4 minutes. So let's see how long it's actually been. I started at 10:45, 12:01. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. Well, I was listening to it run funny. I just kind of wanted to walk around and do a check. I looked at the temperature gauge. It's not necessarily hot. It's right about running temperature, maybe a hair above. I did notice it started bubbling out the overflow tank again, which I'm not too worried about because it's not too hot. But that's what it was doing before, and that's part of what I'm hoping this stuff will do. So that's interesting. You probably can't see it, but that water bubbling in there. It's even bubbling because where that head's cracked, it's blowing air out through there. So we'll let it run some more. We'll just keep listening to it. We'll see what happens. Okay, at this point I'm asking myself, how long do I let this thing run before I decide it ain't working? Still puffing. Yeah, idle changed a little bit, but it's not, it's still puffing out water. And I started this at 10:45. It's 12:29 now. That's been 11:45. That's been an hour and almost an hour and 45 minutes. Probably engine's getting hotter because it's boiling this crap out into the overflow. I think what I'm going to do is cut it off, let it cool down. Let me cut this thing off. I think I'm going to call this a failure. I believe what I'll do is I'm going to let it sit right here till it cools off. I'm going to drain out the system. I'm going to do it again. You know, if that half a bottle didn't work, then I don't have anything to lose by putting the rest of it in there. I'm asking myself, is there anything I didn't do right? I went all the way through and read the instructions again. I know I cleaned that system out really well. I did notice on there it said shake it pretty well. I'm thinking, well, did I shake it well enough? You know, you ask yourself if it was your fault, if something that's supposed to work don't work. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cool off. I'm going to drain it off. I'm going to start it up again cold. I'll pour the rest of that in there. We'll give it another chance. If it doesn't work by then, I don't need the leftover bottle anyway, because if it didn't work in this card, it ain't going to work in another one. And at that point, I'll know for sure that my next step will be to tear that motor apart and do a new head gasket. Dang. 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 And I said dang, and I said dang again. Y'all have a nice day.